Baez comes set next to his ear, now delivers.
The crack of a bat and the roar of the crowd are just some of the experiences baseball fans are missing this summer, as the pandemic has canceled all minor league baseball ball games and major league games are closed to the public. And that means tens of thousands of bags of Virginia-style peanuts are still in storage.
Baseball and peanuts go hand in hand. There's some things in life that are synonymous with each other. Starsky and Hutch, Butch and Sundance, baseball and peanuts. When they wrote the song Take Me Out to the Ball Game, they put peanuts in there for a reason. And I'm certain that just as no games are affecting the baseball industry, there's so many trickle effects to that, and peanuts is certainly one of them.
The baseball season being canceled or delayed has greatly impacted the Virginia in-shell peanut situation. The minor leagues ballpark consume a heck of a lot of peanuts, and there's absolutely no fans there. In Major League, absolutely is like 30,000 people a game in Major Leagues, and there's no baseball peanuts being displayed, being eaten there, consumed there.
Paul Rogers raises seed peanuts in Sussex County and serves on the National Peanut Board, a peanut trade group. He says the good news is growers have already been paid for the peanuts that are uneaten. They came from last year's crop. But peanuts are an important part of southeastern Virginia's farm economy, and a glut of peanuts on the market this fall is not a good sign, especially since this year's crop is looking good so far.
We have been very blessed in the last decade with great peanut crops. The weather has been very good to us, and the breeding along in the peanut varieties has come a long ways from what it was decades ago. This year's crop started out slow. We got a late start because of wet, cold weather, and then we went through a very dry July. But in the last 10 to 12 days, we have been blessed with adequate moisture, and as you can see behind me, these peanuts are well on the way to a potential for having a very good crop.
Dale Cotton with the Virginia Peanut Growers Association notes that Virginia-style peanuts have a unique marketing niche. They're only raised in 8 counties in southeastern Virginia and North Carolina, and are the only nuts sold in shell. All other peanut varieties are typically crushed for peanut butter or used in candies and processed foods. The lack of sales at the ballpark is significant, but Cotton says consumers and sports fans can still get their peanut fix.
We're very fortunate in that at least many of your in-shell processors also deal with other markets of peanuts too. The major one also makes peanut butter. So instead of putting peanuts in the baseball game, they may well choose to do it peanut butter, which peanut butter has gone through the roof since this pandemic has taken place. So, you lose on the one hand, you gain on the other hand. But they are also supplying grocery stores just like they always have with plenty of in-shell peanuts. So, and they're seeing more move through the grocery stores than they have in the past. So it seems like to me what people are doing is instead of going to the baseball game and eating peanuts, they're instead possibly staying at home watching something, baseball or something on TV, and buying their own in-shell peanuts and eating them at home. So all you got to do is go to the produce department of any grocery store and you can buy all you want.
Rogers says that's exactly what peanut farmers want to hear. Peanut growers have supported local baseball teams for years with special promotions at ball games. Those special events are gone for now, but both farmers and sports fans can still enjoy some Virginia peanuts.
I love all sports, but baseball is special in its own individual way for every single person. And it's so much a family thing. Like, how many people were taught how to crack their peanuts at a ball game by their dad? How many people would have peanuts on the picnic table after having a catch with their dad? How many people have experienced things at a ballpark because of family situations? A ton. And as much as football, basketball, NASCAR, other sports mean, if you paint a family picture of experiences, a ballpark usually has way more to do with it than any other sport. And peanuts fits right into that.
I mean, we're asking, growers are just asking consumers to eat peanuts. Any way, shape, or form you can eat peanuts. Of course, Virginia peanuts, we are, like I said before, we are mostly in shell, but we do have a lot of Virginia peanuts that are going to gourmets, into your local peanut gourmet shops. Anything you can do to eat peanuts, make peanuts, eat peanut recipes, peanut butter cake, anything you can do to eat peanuts and to help us get through this pandemic, to get the supply and demand back where it needs to be.
Few people are more optimistic about the future than farmers. As the pandemic continues, both peanut growers and sports fans alike are hoping for better luck next year.
But as is often said, that old saying, tough times don't last, tough people do. So we just have to remain tough, and we have to be there for each other. So my word of positivity is out to those farmers, out to the salespeople, out to the vendors, out to the people who keep the peanuts on stock. Hang in there. We're going to be filling this place up in 2021. I think the peanuts are never going to taste so great. The beverages are never going to be so cold. There are brighter days ahead, folks. And just wake up tomorrow hoping that we're one step closer to those brighter days.
Some minor league ballparks are holding special event nights for socially distant parties, movies, and campouts this year, featuring all your favorite ballpark foods, including, of course, peanuts. In Sussex County, Virginia, I'm Ricky Gibson reporting.